I'm Chelsea Handler and welcome to Marie Claire Shelf Portrait, where I give you a personal look at my bookshelf. Past was a really powerful book that I just read, and this is a book everybody should read as soon as possible. Isabel Wilkerson is incredible, and it really just breaks down how this country was built and how the system of oppression and subjugation of Black people is very well alive today because of the systems that have been built in this country. So, it's good to know all about this stuff, and some of it is hard to read, and that's why it's so important to read, I think. I make notes or highlight lines. Yeah, I do all the time. I rarely go back to books looking through them, but yes, if a passage or a sentence captures my brain and makes me stop and put the book down, I like to highlight it for sure. This is a book I go to when I want to laugh. It's called Naked by David Sedaris. It's funny and you will laugh. It's a bunch of short stories, and you can read pretty much any of David Sedaris' books and they will make you laugh. So always remember that when you're feeling really down. Oh yeah, there's a lot of books I'm embarrassed to say I've never read. Like Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie is the only book I started and didn't finish, except for this Henry Kissinger diplomacy book. That book was too long. Other books I've really enjoyed was Pachinko by Min Lin Lee. And this is a South Korean author, and this is a beautiful escapist book, and it's about these two sets of friends, and they grow up and grow older together, and it's just beautiful. It's like a friendship love story. So I've been reading a lot of South Korean authors because they have the style of writing that is really kind of appealing to me, and it makes you feel like you're not in the middle of a pandemic or an election. Is there a book I'd like to see turned into a movie? The House of Mirth is probably my favorite book that I've ever read, and I would like to see that. I think that was turned into a movie, but it's time for a remake, or maybe it's not time for one. This book has been around the world and back again because I've taken it with me everywhere I've gone in the last 4 months, which actually has been a lot of places domestically since we're not allowed to go anywhere. But it's been in my sauna, it's been in my pool. It's about Frederick Douglass. It's his life history, it's his history of speeches, and it tells you his life story. It's been a long time reading. I've read books while I'm reading this, and I only have one chapter left, but I'm proud. I'm proud of the weather-beaten look that this book has because now I know I read it. This is called a spiritual memoir, but my friend gave it to me, and I read the whole thing. So I know about somebody's personal story who was a sacred housekeeper, and it has nothing to do with housekeeping. I mean, I want to say Melania Trump, but I don't even care what she has to say. So I don't know who I want to. Yeah, probably one of the Trumps. Do we have to be even more exposed to them? I don't know. It's a tough question. One of my favorite authors is Haruki Murakami. He's awesome. He's written so many books. He's a Japanese writer. It's beautiful and descriptive, and not like John Steinbeck is descriptive. Like John Steinbeck could talk about the leaves on the trees for like 4 hours and I want to blow my brains out. This is descriptive in a different way. It's poetic. Thanks for watching Shelf Portrait. Make sure to check out my HBO stand-up special, October 22nd, HBO Max.